Welcome back, students, to our political science class. In the last class, we have studied about exercise of political power. In this class, we'll be studying about role of government in decision making. What is the role of government? How does the government play a role in decision making to make any decision? So, to make any decision, there are various steps that are needed to be done. There are processes that a government has to go, and then a decision is been made. So, few points that plays an important role in decision making by the government is very first thing. In general, also when we want to make a decision, it is necessary that we come to a conciseness. Conciseness, when I say conciseness, it means coming to a moral ground, to a common ground where all of us are okay with a decision. No decision can be ever made if we are not okay, we are not agreeing to it. So the first and foremost thing that comes with decision making is coming to a common ground, that is the coming to a consensus. Next, you have diverse perspective to be heard. No decision can be made by only few individuals or by one individuals. India being a diverse country, when we are studying about role of government in decision making, otherwise also in any country being a diverse in various ways, caste, color, religion or creed, it is very important to understand and listen to everybody's perspective. When we listen and understand and know about everybody's perspective, then only we can make decision for them or according to the need of each and every caste, community, color, religion. So it, yes, it is very necessary to listen to everybody's perspective. At times people might have good perspectives, good knowledge, which we as an individual are limited to not have access to all the domain. So that is why it is very necessary to listen to the diverse perspective. Next, in order to come to any decision, it's very important that you take continuous meetings, take a follow up. No decision is made in a haywire that you go and make a decision. To make a decision, it is necessary that you follow all the essential steps, take continuous meetings, know everybody's thoughts, see the updates, and then only a decision is been made. Next, the role of government in decision making. The other important point in that is policy formation. Making a policy is a very important aspect in government, and it plays a very important role in decision making. That is why time to time new policies are also formulated. Next, we have regulation. Regulation is also important. Regulations of rules, laws, regulations help to keep everything intact. Next, you have resource allocation. Government plays a very important role in allocating resources, how the resources are to be divided into which area, what quantity, and everything according to the need and demand of one particular area, state, city, whatever it may be. Then the next come is the emergency response. Government role in decision making is very important during the times of emergencies. During the time of emergency, the decision needs to be made quick and within no time, when it's a matter of war or any other thing, any other calamity or any other pandemic or any other thing. So emergency response is a very quick process where government plays a very important role in making decision, and their decision impact each and every individual in the nation. So yes, government plays a very important role in to the emergency response. Government is also responsible for the laws that they make, especially for the foreign policy. Each and every decision that a government take with respect to the import export, and how friendly we have um, how friendly we are with other nations impact a lot on our foreign policy. So every step that a government has to take, has to think about it with respect to any geopolitical issue and then only take a step, because everything, even the smallest step, impacts to all the citizens staying in India or abroad to a very large extent. Next is protection of rights. Government play a very important role in making decision with respect to protection of rights of minorities, be it of any kind. So this decision making impacts all the protection of the rights that the minorities might have, and any decision taken by them will impact on the rights of minorities to a great extent, be it a scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, OBC, or on the basis of religion or any other way. any minorities, Adivasis, or everything will be impacted by the decision, and the role of government plays a very important role. Next, the role of government in decision making is to be transparent and accountable. As we know that the member of the lower house are accountable to the people, so they need to be transparent and accountable because their decision is impacting lives, and which is an practical aspect. Next, we have check and balance. So the role of government when they are taking decision making is not an just one step that they are taking. They are always check and balance that goes between legislature, executive, and judiciary in order to ensure that no decision that has been taken by the government is wrong or is impacting anybody in a wrong way. In the next class, we'll be seeing about the external factors that influence the government, how to take a decision, and what are those external factors which are impacting government to take any decision. Before taking any decision, how government is impacted by all those external factors. Hope you have understood so far. See you in the next class.